Good evening, agents. This LP of No One Lives Forever will self-destruct in 13 minutes.
Good morning. How may I help you?
We've an appointment with Baron de Mont.
I'm sorry, but are you sure it was today? The Baron usually reserves Mondays for golf. Tuesdays and Thursdays are for skeet shooting, Wednesdays for fishing, and Friday afternoons for backgammon.
Sounds like a busy schedule. How does he find time for appointments?
His lordship reserves Friday mornings between 11 and 11:15 a.m. for business matters.
Well, I'm positive today was the day.
Could you take another look at the appointment book?
I suppose, but I can't see that it will do any good. The Baron's routine is quite established. Would you excuse me for a moment?
That should keep her busy for about 10 minutes, poor lass.
All right, wait here just in case. I'll find the Baron's office and see if I can dig up some incriminating evidence.
I've got a better idea. You wait here and I'll snoop around.
No way, Sugar Pie. Remember what happened last time?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads. You lose. Sugar pie.
2 out of 3?
Don't be a sore loser.
Fine, but stay sharp. If you're seen, the mission's blown. If the Baron figures out you were in his office, the mission's blown. If you hurt anybody...
The mission's blown, I know.
Just remember what I said.
And so we find ourselves with, one of a few, not very many, thank God, one of a few mandatory stealth segments. And by mandatory stealth, I mean there's absolutely no combat.
I'm not sure I agree with your conclusions. Why not? Well, your methodology seems a bit suspect. What's wrong with it? How should I put this? Basically, you quote your mother-in-law to support your theory. Thought you had some pretty interesting things to say. Never mind.
Of course, the upshot of the mandatory stealth in this level is that there are very few people to worry about. It's mostly cameras and a few guards here and there.
Did you see what she did with her hair? It's horrid. I know. Short is fine. Look at Audrey Hepburn in Roman Holiday. But it's just so mannish. Well, at least you didn't have to listen to her mother lament about it for 3/4 of an hour. Yes, can you believe it? The poor dear was distraught, and who could blame her? Are you talking about Flora? Yes! I know you did, we all did, but she doesn't listen. I told her not to do it. That's what Melanie was just saying. Oh, just Fran being an eavesdropper. It's not eavesdropping when a person's yelling down a hall. Pipe down, you busybody. No, not you. Fran's teasing me. Okay, I better go too. Are you free on Saturday? Well, let's get together, shall we? Are you free on Saturday, Fran? Sure. Fran's coming along too. Good, see you there. Bye. How's Melanie anyway? I think she's having troubles with Johnny. Oh, poor dear. I'm sure we'll hear all about it on Saturday.
Office gossip. Dear God. So we have one thing to do to start with, and we need to create a distraction. And we'll go ahead and point out, and yeah, there's a guard who patrols through here. There's a lot of these trash cans that conveniently have, well, flammable materials in them. Go ahead guess what you need to do with those. There's also a guard inside that room, so we'll have to be very, circumspect. The hell? Sometimes you get to hear poo noises around toilets, and I'm not sure what causes it. Maybe being next to it and being turned backwards? We did receive a new toy, which was that bottle of perfume. Well, I say bottle of perfume, but that, the spray stun, I should say. But honestly, I haven't tried using it on this level. I don't know how effective or ineffective it is. I know I used it once in a panic, and that's because there was a guard coming around the corner and I ran to the cloud myself, which, hey, you know, that went well. No, wait, the other thing. Terribly.
Yes, Mr. Hilton.
Put him in, dear, and dig up the latest accident report.
Certainly, Mr. Hilton. Here it is.
Ah, good cook. You look very nice today.
Thank you, Mr. Hilton.
I'll be in my office if anybody calls for me.
Yes, sir.
Good God.
Are you all right, Mr. Hilton?
What's the point of implementing safety regulations if no one abides by them?
I wouldn't know, sir.
After 3 safety training courses in the past 2 months, you'd expect to see some decline in serious on-site accidents, don't you think?
I suppose so, sir.
So would I. But according to this report, the accident rate's actually gone up.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Somebody's certainly going to be sorry. Get hold of Mr. Manning for me, would you, dear?
Yes, sir. Mr. Manning is on the line, sir.
Thank you, Evelyn. Manning, this is Hilltop. Listen, I'm just looking over the latest accident report. Hello? Manning? Good call, he hung up on me.
Shall I ring it, please?
Don't bother. I think I'd better have this conversation in person. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Man, so with them out of the way, we can do a little spying. For instance, John Mulkey seems to be reporting on Brian Long. I assume this, all these safety things they had recently reported was just how many of these people seem to be placing flammable materials inside their wastebaskets. I mean, shoot, it doesn't even have to be their wastebaskets. They put them in the bathroom, too. And over here, we'll find Brian Long reporting on John Mulkey. Funny how that works. Mr. Hilltop's office itself does not contain anything in particular, aside from more trash in his wastebasket, which you'd figure being the main manager here, he wouldn't have. But, you know. And if we sneak up behind Evelyn, who she's not really paying attention, we can find one more here. Fern and Flora with more office gossip. This office in the corner belongs to Baron Dumas, but we won't actually be going in there just yet. You can see his nameplate. I'm gonna hop into this conference room and grab a piece of intel there on the table that can be a little tricky to grab. See, if you're too close to these guys, they'll panic and they'll go and activate the alarm. The only reliable way I've found to get it is to hop on the table itself, because that makes sense. Sure, why wouldn't it? And with that out of the way, we can finally move into the Baron's office. Which, aside from having his own private pool, doesn't look particularly out of place, except for... Oh my. It seems as though we've found the Baron's real office, but, well, of course it doesn't open from this direction. So I guess we'll have to go up and over.
like the Beatles?
Sure.
I wish they'd go on tour again.
Don't hold your breath.
Well, as long as they keep making records, I'm happy. I just hope they don't break up.
The Beatles? No, those guys will never break up. So if we sneak over to the left side here, there is a handy-dandy switch, which will open up the skylights on the Baron's private office here. And that will allow us to conveniently drop right in and admire the Baron's many, many paintings of animals. And we have this conspicuous button. Oh, look at that. There's no need to take a picture of it, but it makes me feel sneakier. And of course, now that we've found what we came here to find, it's in our best interest to put everything back the way we found it. As far as I'm aware, you don't have to worry about the skylight. The skylight will take care of itself, or maybe, I don't know, the guards will just explain it off. But you do have to put the office back to rights. So luckily this door opens from the inside now, and all the doors will conveniently close behind you. Then we head back downstairs and we put this nice leopard print staircase back up. And then we put this inconspicuous bookcase back where it belongs. And voila! Master of Stealth. Now all we have to do is make our way back to the front reception and we'll be good to go. So, please join me next time.
Any luck?
Plenty. Do you trust me now?
Nope.
Now then, let's see if, we can't sort this confusion out, shall we?
That's all right. Perhaps we can reschedule at a more convenient time.
Certainly. How about Friday at 11 a.m.?
Perfect. See you then.